that you belong to the streets, but the streets belong to me. It's life home to me.
What time is it? I think, yeah, 5:40. I don't know why, since last quarter, when I was preparing for the marathon in Abu Dhabi, then I thought like, okay, I need to wake up a little bit earlier because obviously it was a little bit hot for trainings, right? And I was never that guy to wake up early. I just always tried to wake up at 6, but then after a week I was devastated. And then I actually started training for the marathon in Abu Dhabi. Woke up at like around 5, and then I changed two fundamentals. One, I always was this guy. I know it was like my most annoying part about myself as well, but I always was that guy who was like setting his alarm, but within arm reach had my phone. So when my alarm went off, that I always just grabbed my phone and then started scrolling. But then what happened? I stayed in bed, obviously. So that annoyed me a lot. So then I thought like, okay, I need to change that habit. And then from there on, basically started to put my phone on the other side of the room to make sure that I really need to go out of bed. I know, super simple and stupid, but it worked super well for me. Second thing, to go to bed earlier. So also super simple, I know, but to just go to bed like around 9, 8:30. And then it became easy, to be honest. I now have a weird time, I don't know why. I just think it came from like the competitiveness in me that I started at like 6. Then it became like 5:30, then it became 5. And now it's 4:45. Look at this. I asked them to put barcodes on the back of the packaging, and they did it like this, like with all the white space and everything. So now what are we going to do? I don't know. I need to think about it. If we need to wait, because then we also need to postpone the actual launch again. It's tough. Yeah, so we're going to get a coffee at my favorite and also only coffee spot here in the neighborhood. But it's actually kind of cool because it's a nice spot, half cup, and the whole neighborhood is going there. So not now, I guess, because it's still early, but yeah, it's actually always quite busy. So let's go there.
Van Hongkong hier.
Ja man, net ja, de boys zijn gelijk mee. Ja, we zijn weer YouTube aan het opnemen, man.
Nice.
Dus,
gaan jullie koffie halen?
Ja.
Dan loop ik even met je.
Maar anders zie ik je zo nog
Ik zie jullie
daar.
daar.
Ja, is cool. Ciao. Yeah, so as you see, a lot of Dutch people in Dubai. You already said it as well. It's crazy. We Dutchies are like entrepreneurs till the core, I think. Something with the golden ages.
That's life.
That's life.
That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April.
This is the product. We worked very hard on it, and it's amazing. A software and a device that blocks distraction, helps you focus, work with intention, and to make sure that you can reach your goals in 2026.
That's life.
And as funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on a dream. But I don't let it get me down.
Okay, so I think it's time to tell a little bit more about why I started Face and the whole idea where it came from. So I just noticed for myself that some periods in time where I just had a lot of like anxiety, restlessness, like I couldn't really get things done because it was just an overload on tasks that I needed to do. I don't know if you guys recognize that, but just that you have so much to do that you actually don't do shit, right? So I got a lot of notifications, different distractions that were coming my way. And most of the time I noticed that it just literally came from my phone. And then the idea of Face came. So this is the device, right? So super simple actually. What you do is you have the app and the device, right? Here you can see I did select a project. Then you can actually tap the device and you will get into your Face, right? So you will get your tasks. So the most important tasks of that day, I always write them down. And the wonderful thing is, if I want to go, for instance, to Instagram or WhatsApp, then it won't let me. And there's no way to bypass it. The only way to go back to the apps and to get notified, to get notifications is to tap the device again. It works amazing for me. It truly feels like the number one solution because it's just a stupid simple idea, right? But it's so effective. You cannot bypass it. There's no way you will get distracted. We're almost launching. I'm super excited, and yeah, that's what the Face is about and why I did build it. So yeah, can't wait to share it with you all. And now let's get back into Face and work again.
Get up out in these streets, man. Yo, so what's the deal, man?
I'm saying what you need though.
Man, let me have like 2, 3 G's, man.
I'm saying, son, man. You know what happened last
Life's
time?
good if you think about it. A lot changed in 5 years. 5 years of being an entrepreneur. I started at home at my parents. I lived in Amsterdam. I did my study. I lived there for 4 years. Then I moved back to my parents to start the business, and from there a lot changed. If you look at me now, not to brag, but just more. Sometimes it's good to think about where you started in the fucking dungeons with your parents, grinding for like 14 hours a day to make it work. And then I got my first sale, and then everything changed. I thought, holy shit, someone is paying me to my bank account for a product I sell online, not even in a shop. And then why didn't I start earlier than this? But then I went all in and
Cheddar and things in this world are more fucked up than ever. So let's make this bond to keep this hip hop.
It's almost Chinese New Year, you know, and we had some delays with the products to become like fully ready to send out to the customer, because we first needed to get it assembled in the packaging, and then from the packaging company it needed to be shipped to Ecomflow, where we're going to work with. But then there were some delays in the packaging because, or assembling the product, right? Because the product, we made 1,000 devices, and then when we did send it to the packing factory, then basically all the products were damaged. So we needed to repaint them again. We needed to basically resend them again. Like, that was fucked up, but then we found a solution, obviously, because we always need to stay calm under pressure and in intense situations. Then we found a solution, repainted them again. But then the next problem came because obviously the factories are going to close in China because of Chinese New Year. So now this week it was super stressful, actually, like until last morning when it was finally fixed, because I didn't know if I could get the devices ready to ship and receive for Ecomflow on time, because otherwise I needed to wait for even 2 or 3 more weeks, and that would delay the launch again and again and again. So, but finally this morning I heard that the products were shipped out and they are going to be on time. So that's nice, because then we finally are going to be able to start selling the product, because we have been building on it for 8 months, like I said, and yeah, it's just nice to finally start and get people to use it as well. So yeah, crazy days, but in the end it's going to be even cooler process and a journey, you know. So that, let's keep that in mind.
Yo, I know you left and going up creep soon. You know my address, God, write me letters.
I was just telling, I was buying all these supplements, but I didn't even use it. So today that's going to change. So you're literally at the front seat in creating new routines and habits. This is how it works. You just decide to start one day, then you just gotta stay consistent for around, help me a bit, how long do you need for a new habit?
Some sources say 21 days.
21 days, and then you have created a new habit successfully.
You're doing some film shoot here.
Yeah, bro. We're turning life into a film shoot. It's crazy. Everywhere we go, we bring at least 2 cameras, 4 people, 4 face devices.
It's insane.
It's insane. Everybody is scared. Are we going to be in the mood? Chill.
Trying to succeed, niggas smoke weed, contemplated, dedicated to real niggas that can relate it. If your heart stop beating, I go back in time, make your heart beat again. Real niggas to the end, yo, we succeed, niggas smoke weed, contemplated, dedicated to real niggas that can relate it. CNN.
How's the day going?
Good, can't complain. Did my morning routine, woke up at like 4:45. Did my little visualization, and from there started to do my morning walk, 30 minutes, and then started the day actually with the work. So yeah, it's quite cool, because like this is also the reason why I built Face in the first place, for myself, right? To block out all the distractions, work with clarity. As you can see, we have been into focus mode, into Face for 2 hours and 51 minutes. So, you know, that's a wonderful thing. Like, I just wrote down my biggest 4 or 5 to-dos that move the needle the most, and that I truly want to finish today to make it a perfect day, to make like the progress I want to make. And yeah, by blocking out all the distractions and move into your Face mode.
I'm in this bitch. Yeah. Was on the outside looking in this bitch, but now I'm in this bitch. Yeah. I'm in this bitch.
Yeah, boys, so my favorite spot to wrap up the trip for you guys. It's amazing here. Good food, nice views, chill vibes. So let's do it. Let's see if they have a spot. I didn't make a reservation. That's maybe a little bit stupid, but for the boss, they always have a space. Okay, guys, we just had some dinner. I hope you enjoyed the vlog, my first vlog in English. I hope you enjoyed the process that we documented for the very first time of building Face and everything else that went on in my life. And make sure to subscribe and to watch the next video because there will be more content coming. Face needs to launch soon. That's of course an amazing event that's going to happen, but hey, we're just getting started. So make sure you like, subscribe, and then we see you in the next one. Ciao.